The tree is coming up from behind. Goes up, goes up behind, and it is snapped over, coming down directly over here. Interesting. And then we got this awesome looking X right here. Facing going up that hill, or an X marking down here. We'll get a more of a side view here. Well, I mean, we're actually on a side view here. Try to get more of a direct facing image of that so you can see it a little bit better. Brianna just made her fall. I got a very clumsy little girl with me.
That's a big stab in my eye.
What a clumsy little girl she is.
Shut up.
She's embarrassed, Yeah. I come across these very rarely, and sometimes I do believe they are placed on purpose. Yeah, I know the camera is not going to probably do justice, but right to the left of my blade, my knife right there, what appears to be a track with a heel. You can make out the big toe up there. And this is right in the middle of a game trail right here. We just saw some deer tracks just a few steps back. So right here we have the heel. Follow it up, and then there's a big toe right there. Let me back up a little bit. There we go. Here's an old snap right here. But what's interesting is that it comes down to this. So it looks like it's all been twined and woven together right there. It's kind of crazy looking. May not be nothing, but it's very interesting. And what we're doing right now is got this creek. There's a lot of beaver sign around the area here, but there's a lot of exposed dirt and mud. Came across some very massive deer tracks in here. So far, that's the only sign of wildlife I have come across in here is deer tracks. But yeah, this little display right here, I had to share that. It may not be nothing, but I find it very interesting. But there's another big area right up ahead here. We're going to try to get over here and look for tracks over here. I love these kind of areas. Well, we're in an area here that's very interesting. We're not in the area that I want to be into because due to the nice weather, there's actually other people down in certain areas where I wanted to pull into, to venture into. And due to that, we picked an alternative area, which, don't get me wrong, this is a very squatchy area here. It's all part of my main camp is just down the road, the forest road here. We're in a marshy area. We got a creek running through here with some beaver signs. Just found some very massive deer sign in here. And you know, it's very cool. It's awesome looking here. Got some interesting things. I'm looking at a tree with a twist in it right here, which I'll show you very shortly. But right now we're working our way around. It's kind of thick in here. And then on the other side of the creek, you know, we got a hill and a hollow, which kind of goes up to a ridge here, which we're going to check out. A lot of pine forest up here. So let's go check it out and see what we got here. Nice little twist right there. And as you see up ahead, the forest behind the creek. Got a lot of pine. We're going to try to venture over there. We're going to try to get on the other side of the creek. Hopefully it works out. There's a couple of double tree breaks right here. I really do see some potential around here. Haven't found any tracks to get excited about, but I do believe we're in a good area. Yep, very soft ground right here. A lot of deer tracks, raccoon tracks. If anything as heavy as a squatch, if they have been through here, their tracks will be undeniable. My tracks are showing up nice and deep, so just imagine if a squatch has come through here. All this area here, you got a lot of marsh through here. Flooded areas right here around the grass, and right here around this little, what I call a puddle. All soft and wet and muddy. So we're going to take a close look around. So we're on the back side of it. We were managed to cross the creek. We're on the back side of it, getting a little bit better look here. So if a squatch has been back here, there's a good chance that they may have kept their distance on the back side here. We did not find nothing on the front side. So we're going to take our time here. Brianna, watch where I step. Try to step more up here. It's very wet right here. I'm sinking in. So our hope is to come across squatch track if they have been through here. Brianna, oh, see how I'm sinking, Brianna?
Yeah.
Watch out. It's very, oh wow. Stay up here more to the right. As far as you can to the right. I am sinking in real deep right there.
There's big difference.
Where? Oh yeah, right next to my foot. Yep.
Water.
Yeah, I know, but you got to be careful. I got my daughter right behind me, and we're trying to be careful while we're exploring this area, trying to check it out. I'm not seeing nothing, Brianna, are you? Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm seeing right now at this time. Oh, okay. Yep.
It's deep.
I see some little tiny baby minnows in there. Big heavy pine, uprooted from weather, storm winds, strong winds. Bears and even squatches, or if a person that lived out in the wild, if they had to, they could use this as a shelter. Ambush areas. Brianna, how about you go get inside of there and let me work your way in there. I'm recording. Just kind of show everybody what it looks like. Be careful, watch your step. I'm gonna get a little close here. You don't see no tracks? There's nothing inside there, do you?
No.
That's the one thing, that's the first thing I would look for is tracks or any sign that anything's been in there.
I don't see any.
Okay, go ahead and walk into your left. Just crouch down.
Get in there.
It's Brianna, stop being scared. I'm trying to show an illustration that what this could be used for, how it could be used for as an ambush area right down in here.
I'm not getting in there.
Alright, Brianna's being too girly right now because she's afraid of bugs. So you saw the attempt that she tried to go in there. So We're still working our way around the wetlands here. It's wet and marshy, and the pines where they connect. See a few potential things here. We'll be checking out on the way around here. We're working our way around this right now. The further we go up, the drier it becomes, so stay tuned. Interesting formation here. You got a game trail that runs right through here as well. It's kind of interesting what we got going on around in the whole general area here. This is interesting. Ooh, I gotta watch my step. Stay there, Brianna. Tree got some serious twist going this way. You can see the fibers right here. Twisted and forced down. And I'm seeing a little bit more of that up ahead here. I'm not sure what we got going on here, but something looks very interesting right here. It may not be nothing. It may not be nothing at all. Yeah. And now that I'm getting a better look, it looks more weather. Looks like it's a more weather destruction than what I thought it was after observing this. It still looks very cool though. Looks very, very interesting. Now these here look interesting. You got 1, 2, 3 forming almost like a small teepee right here. Brianna, I think I found a place to cross. Here's an old brick. This is very old. It's about 7 foot high. Now we still got some creek and marsh area here, but I do believe we have a better chance of crossing in this general area here. So we're going to take our time and look around and see what we could do here.
I should have brought my hoodie. I'm glad I wore the shirt.
A lot of massive trees down, a lot of destruction in the area. We just came from the lake, the entrance of the lake, and you can see that the water was severely high at one time. We just had a storm here about a week ago. And out this area, there was actually sightings of a tornado. And judging from these massive trees that are that are uprooted, there's like several uprooted trees here, and these trees are not little. Kind of makes me wonder how this area and the damage done by the weather may affect the behavior of the squatches. And this one particular area we're approaching, it's got some cedar posts and some barbed wire. And around this area here, I actually have found tracks before. It's one area we're visiting just to check things out. Stay right there, Brianna. Ouch. Brianna, scan your eyes for the any possible hair that may be snagged around some of these barbed wire, especially the high area. This here, look at this bottom one is brought up around here. It's like somebody might have done that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you see all this right here, Brianna?
Yes.
That's all bear. Look, the claw marks on here.
So maybe the bear did it?
Yeah, those are bear claw marks right there. Yep. That's what all the cedar posts is all destroyed from. This is all from bear. But I don't see no snagged hairs. I don't. Watch out, it's wet marshy. You'll sink back here. I'm just trying to get a good look.
There's old deer sticking.
Yeah, you see how the weight of that's been pushed in? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's bent up on the wire.
Maybe
Yeah.
the bear was the one that did that to me.
Yeah, almost like the bear was working his way, trying to get up there. So. But yeah, it's a lot of damage around here. Very strong tree, fresh, break.
Really? You're hoping I fall. 'Cause this is what I'm not.
Over here, it's a little less storm damage over this way. And it's a little easier to walk through. This is interesting right here. You know the woodpecker?
Yeah. He's saying hello.
If you say so.
Good.
Brianna. Checking this out. I'm only filming this because this here looks interesting. And the sun's glaring, so I don't know how well this is going to really show. Just the way everything looks. It looks very interesting. It may not be nothing at all, but I have found tracks in this area before. I got video footage from this area showing some of the structures and formations I have come across before. Here's the back side of one structure formation. Then the other one, there's several in this area that I found very, very interesting. And to be honest, this very same grass right here that I'm walking through now, it's where I found one of the really good tracks that showed up so clear. That's why I was saying, when you walk around, take your time, look. You never know. Here's one of the other structures right here, straight ahead. Last time I came through this area, these structures are formations. I was taking pictures from the other side. I'm actually coming around the back side of them. Some of these are, I find to be very interesting. Of course, there's a lot of natural weather damage in here. A lot of it. And you got, of course, you got the ridge. It goes all the way up the ridge. We've had the camp right over here. We got a camp up here we camp at. We found large track impressions. We had teepee structures found up here before. We've been whooped at right at camp. Now right here, we're also in the middle of our other main camp, which is right back down that way, where across the forest road from our camp down there, we've had activity down there. This is like one big area where there's a lot of activity that takes place through here. Between the vocalizations, tracks, a lot of crazy activity that happens in the evenings. This area is severely busy. This time of year after the storming, hopefully everything will continue with this routine that has been that's been happening over the last several years. And I hope you guys can come out to experience it as well. It's the nighttime, like I said, the nighttime and the evening where everything gets interesting around here. And she just caught herself on a trip.
Why are you videotaping?
Yeah, I'm here waiting on her.